2024. Oh my gosh, 2024 starting out with a bang. Yes, Donald Trump is wanted. Donald Trump is wanted. He's wanted for president. I want him to be my president again. I rode with Donald Trump when he came down that escalator in 2015. I always liked Trump. Didn't agree with every little thing he does, which nobody agrees with everything somebody does. That's life. But we need Donald Trump more than ever. But yeah, 2024 started with a bang. Katt Williams. Katt Williams called out the seedy side of the comedy industry and Hollywood in general. We already know about how Hollywood is. Music industry, all of that, P. Diddy them. Man. Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock, they jumping in on this. They going back and forth. Stephen A. say he ain't going to go back and forth, but he is. He's going to. Man, this shit is going to be an epic year. Woo! No, we need this. We need this comedy drama. This is the year. Everything going to be exposed. Everybody going to go viral exposing every damn thing. And you better be ready for it. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Shit. I'm ready for this shit. Katt Williams. Katt Williams say a lot of them comedians, they ain't that Illuminati. Comedians, rappers, and all that Illuminati. Don't you go to P. Diddy party. But hell, we all know, I always say that everybody has a price. Shit, you gonna take that dick to get that check. They offer you enough money, that's some scary shit. They say you ain't gonna put on no dress, but them motherfuckers say, hey, nigga, give you this 20 million right here. Go ahead and put that dress on there. Them motherfuckers will put that dress on with a thong. Shit. Yeah, fucking right. Shit, that's what's scary, cause hell, we all say we ain't gonna do it, but shit, they come up to you offer it. Like I say, everybody got a price. Yeah. But I think I'm safe though. They ain't gonna bring me no goddamn money. And even if they did, they damn sure don't want to see me in no damn dress. Hell no. I tell you what, they can offer me the drugs. I'll do a line or two for some damn money. But I can't take no dick though. Hell no. Shit, that shit look like it'll hurt. But then again, I said I'll go on my knees, Gabrielle Union style. But I got to be careful with that joke because I made a joke about what Gabrielle Union do to D Wade, and I don't want to get attached to that. But shit, what's up, Justin Meloff? Did you see James live tonight? No, I got it on replay. I got it, watch later list. I ain't too long ago woke up and stuff, and I've been listening to some other stuff. But usually, if I don't catch his lives, I put it on the replay. Yeah, by the way, how long he went live tonight? Probably listen to him later on. Going down the road, I'm about to go to work. I know I know he's pretty good, most likely. James always has some good lives, great lives. That's my dog. Yeah. Yeah, man. That shit is scary with Hollywood. The shit you gotta do to get ahead. But I mean, if it's fucked up when they do it to the kids, though. That's fucked up. But if it's an adult, if they give you the choice and you take that choice and you do it, can't cry because you chose to do it now. If they told you to suck the dick for this check and you went on ahead and suck that dick for that check, that's on you. Now it's different if they forced it down your throat. Oh, he went live for 7 to 8 hours. Oh hell yeah, I'm listening to that. Yeah, I could listen to him my whole shift. What's up, Lucy? How you doing, Lucy boo? What's going on with you? Hope you're feeling better, Lucy. Yeah, man. Yeah. If they didn't force you to suck a dick, you chose to suck the dick to get the check, that's on you. You better take the blow back. You took the blow. You did the blow job, so take the blow back. Oh Lord, Katt Williams gonna say I sound like a dumb country bumpkin. No, I don't care. I'm from the South. I rip that shit. Shannon Sharp should have realized though that he also from the South and he kind of sound like Steve Harvey though. But Katt Williams, that's a comedian. That's my dog. Man, people mad at Shannon Sharp for doing, man. Shannon Sharp. I don't agree with Shannon Sharp on a lot of things. As you can see, I'm MAGA, and Shannon Sharp can't stand MAGA. I wish somebody was up there to call Shannon Sharp out on the end with Katt Williams when he said we don't have neither good choices. But Shannon Sharp used to ride the hell out of Joe Biden though. Tell me he changed up now. But anyway, it was a great interview. Shannon Sharp did. What people mad at him for? Shit. He had all those other people up there. They talk about Katt. It's time to talk to Katt and see what he got to say about what the other people had to say. Stephen A. and Jason Whitlock. Now, personally, I like Jason Whitlock, but then these last 2 days where some listening and seeing some of the stuff that's come out about him, not in bad light. I already knew it when I saw him and Tommy Sotomayor had the interview, and Jason Whitlock was just being so negative towards Tommy. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with Jason? Man, I went on here and kind of dismissed it, but then Curtis Schoon came on Tommy's show, and then he exposed Jason Whitlock. That's what I was talking about last night on Mr. Skinny Show, Lucy. When I was saying I should have articulated better. I wasn't necessarily defending Jason Whitlock when I was talking to Mr. Skinny, because I was just pointing out Stephen A. Some of the same things you're saying about Jason, they say about Stephen A. as well. They call Stephen A. coon too. That's all I was saying. This shit. And them two go back at it. I'm gonna laugh and enjoy this shit. Stephen A. and Jason Whitlock. Hell yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this shit. But yeah, I was mainly attacking Stephen A. over how you saying you talking this shit about Jason Whitlock being a coon and all that, but you was cooning for the media, wanting all these players to take that vaccine, wanting them to be forced to take that vaccine. So you don't, and you bring up Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill ain't liked by people either, Stephen A. So you lost me there with those little bits, but the other stuff between you and Jason Whitlock, y'all debate that all y'all want. I'm just gonna enjoy it with my damn popcorn. What's up, TJ? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that shit with my popcorn. What's up? What's up, Ted Matrix? Happy 2024 to you. Yeah, I'm enjoying 2024 with my popcorn. I got a 5-gallon bucket up. Yeah, cue the fat jokes. I'm fat because I'm lazy, not because I eat a lot, because I actually don't. Hit that like button. Politics, vote for Trump. As you can see, you're having a nightcap before you hit the head. Yes, sir. I'm just about to start. I'm in Pennsylvania right now, heading down to Georgia. You went to New City Buffet last week, and it was dope. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, I'm heading down to College Park. Do I get a time tomorrow or Saturday, this load delivery on Saturday? I'm gonna drop the trailer and bobtail over there. No, matter of fact, the last time I went there, I went on ahead and said, fuck it, I took the trailer with me. Yeah, that was what, Bob? That was early in December. Shit, we do the same thing. Like, hell yeah, that's my spot down there. But yeah, this 2024 is starting off crazy. Whew, and I ain't even really got into the politics yet. Yeah, it's a dope buffet. Hard to find a good buffet of any kind anymore, my opinion. Yeah, TJ, you're right. But you ever get a chance to go into Riverdale, Georgia, New City Buffet is pretty good. It's like a Chinese seafood buffet. And you can also like order crab. I haven't done it yet, but you can like order crab legs, pounds of crab legs and stuff as well. But yeah, all the good buffets for the most part going away. All the good food spots going away. Everything turning into this fast food nonsense. But yeah, I haven't really got into politics yet. Chris Christie, fat ass. Yeah, I'm calling him a fat ass. He's bigger than me. His ass drop out the race. His old anti-Trump penguin looking ass. Fuck Chris Christie. Sit your fat ass on that beach and close that bridge down, bitch. He talking shit about Trump. But then how he went from defending Nikki Haley, my former governor, to talking shit. He went to Golden Corral in Noonan a long time ago. Yeah, I still like Golden Corral, although I had loved Ryan's better. But yeah, I fuck with Golden Corral. Yeah, Chris Christie, how you gonna go for saying Trump don't need to be elected? But he was defending Nikki Haley versus Ramaswamy, but then he talked shit about her and Ron DeSantis on a hot mic. Oh, that's a snake, a big fat stuffed up snake. Yeah, he is the wrong stuff. Hell yes, hell he is the wrong stuff, and he's stuffed up. Penguin ass. Man, shit. Darn right, you vote for Trump. I know it wouldn't. Me personally, I would love a Trump Ramaswamy ticket, but two alphas, you can't have them both as president and vice president. I got you really West Monroe, Louisiana. Me and Mom go there all the time when I stayed in Louisiana. Oh, I love me some Louisiana. I love Louisiana. I miss going out there. I love Cajun food. I love voodoo, hoodoo, root. And I got good times out there in Louisiana. Louisiana, Texas, my favorite state. You run in the graveyard shit the night of shower. Yeah, typically I do. I'm a night person anyway, so I usually start a little earlier than this, but I'm always been a night person. But I don't have to be in Georgia till Saturday, so I probably run about 6 to 7 hours a day and finish it up tonight into tomorrow. Who knows, depending on how lazy I feel. Well, I'm always lazy, so. But who knows? I got an icy with a Red Bull in front of it a few times I do it. Yeah, I've up with all that New Orleans, Lafayette, Grambling, Shreveport, yeah. I mixed a Red Bull with icy, so I'll probably be up all night. And I drove a OTR. I ran 2 to 2. Yeah, that's what's up. Stayed in Grambling. Oh, okay. Home at Grambling University, the late great Eddie Robinson. Yes, sir. I'm from Rochester. Oh wow. Hey, I tell you what though, Ted, I know you love it down south better than New York. And yeah. Yeah, I would love a Trump Ramaswamy ticket, but you can't have two alphas as president and vice president. So you probably had to pick a more submissive, well, I don't want to say like that, but take you too, TJ, you be safe as well when you go to work. Get you some rest, bro. But yeah, I think it'll be safer for Trump to pick, it'd be better for Trump to pick someone who's a little more quiet as a VP and put Ramaswamy in charge of a major cabinet position. Then in 2028, Ramaswamy can run. Nick Tahoe in New York, garbage plates. Cheeseburger with chopped up beef is awesome. I'll check that out if I ever go up there. It's been a while since I've been up that way. Yeah. Yeah, as far as this Illuminati stuff, he stayed in the South for a very long time. I love the South. I love the South, and I love Arizona, especially the Phoenix area. I actually love hot weather. I wish it was 120 degrees, and before people say you can't handle hot shit, I enjoyed myself when I was deployed in the Middle East. When I was deployed in Kuwait, all right, the heat ain't been no problem. It was when it got cold. Shit, as long as you got some water and Gatorade for the heat, you good. Yeah, Katt Williams was right about that Illuminati stuff. I mean, I used to pick at people saying Illuminati because most people ain't talked about no Illuminati till Tupac brought it up. But it ain't the Illuminati as in the sense of back then. Oh, cool. Man, I ain't been to Kuwait. I left Kuwait in 2005 after my deployment. Ain't been back. Although I can enjoy it, I liked it over there because, you know, support Iraqi freedom, but we Bush sent our ass over there for fucked up reasons. Well, not to him though. We know it ain't even been about oil and all that Halliburton, all that money. We know why Bush sent us there, because Saddam tried to unalive his daddy. And Bush said, fuck that. You tried to take my daddy out, I got something for that ass. That's why he sent us over there. But yeah, nobody brought up Illuminati till Tupac did. But the Illuminati that we're talking about now, the real Illuminati, is just a bunch of motherfuckers with some damn money. Especially those J-boys that rhyme with the word chew. That in Hollywood that's got all this power and that's doing all this crazy stuff. That's what this Illuminati is. That and the white liberals and a couple neocons and rhinos, the Uniparty, that's doing all this stuff and make you sell your ass out for that check. Yep, Hennessy and Alizé, hell yeah, Pac made all that popular. Yes, sir. Yeah, shit. I mean, but you gotta think. On one hand, it's fucked up that people will take the deal, but on the other hand, I understand. You can see it from both sides. I mean, you cut it down the middle, you can see some things be true. Shit, they offer you 20, 30 damn million, and you gotta do this. Motherfucker be like, damn, I ain't had shit. I'm eating damn noodles and hot dogs. I'm eating wish sandwiches and all that. And you giving me this? I can feed my family generational wealth, and all I have to do is sell my soul, sell my ass. Shit. And especially, and people, matter of fact, you can't call all these people sellouts because hell, a lot of them probably already like that anyway. They're like shit. They're already probably like shit. I'm already sucking dick. I'm already getting fucked in the ass. Shit. You want me to do that for this check? Man, what? I'm already doing it now. I'm broke. Might as well do it and get some money out of it. So, can we really call these people a sellout if they're already in that lifestyle? You gotta look at it that way too. That's probably something I probably would have asked Katt if I was Shannon Sharpe. But hell, people get on Shannon Sharpe though. Why ain't asked this? Why ain't asked? That go for anybody. He ain't a journalist, but even for real journalists and stuff, you always gonna have questions like, damn, I wish I'd have thought of that question at that time. Damn, I wish I could have followed that out. That's it. That's in anybody when you interviewing. Hell, when you talking to people you know and you shooting the shit. And later, y'all debating something. Then later on down the road, you like, damn, I should have thought of that. I should have said that. That's with anybody. That's just part of it. But yeah, that would have been something good to say, Katt. How about this? These people already into it. They can set it out if they already into it, and they just getting a check for it now. And Ludacris, he released that, they said he released basically a jingle. I mean, it was good though. Ludacris, one of my favorite rappers, but he didn't call Katt Williams a liar. And Ludacris, you can say any party you ever left with was with hoes. That could be true, but you could have been with men before you left. Yeah, men could be hoes too. Yeah, men want to be women. And enjoy eyeglasses. Yeah, that was the best interview done. Yeah, that shit was epic. That shit over 40-something million now. God damn. Man. Shit. You know what? Wait to see. Now this Jason Whitlock, Stephen A shit gonna go. Oh, I forgot. Charleston White. You know Charleston White, he lurking in the wind. He lurking in the shadows. See what he gonna do. I finally watched that interview he had with Cam Newton. I finally watched that. That was crazy as I expected. Man, that's where 2024 is. Whew. 2024 came in with a nuclear bomb. God damn. Oh, man. Yes. Israel and Hamas. I know I talked mess about the people that name start with a J but rhyme with the word chew earlier, but fuck it. Let them tax Hamas ass, cause fuck Hamas. Let them destroy them motherfuckers. They were Hamas and them Palestinians were there first. The Jews were there first. Fucking I'ma say it. I had y'all mad 2 months ago when my short went kind of viral. But yeah, I have my issues with those people, with how they doing Hollywood and all that, but they did right by cleaning up that Gaza Strip, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I had caught a part of that. Joey Eyeglasses, Lil Boozy, said Katt put him on. Yeah, I saw that. Speaking of Boozy, yeah, he a trip, especially when it be between him and Charleston White. That shit hilarious. Yeah, who knows that shit? We barely halfway through January. We got all kind of shit going on. But Katt Williams was right. 2024 the year, everything will be exposed. P. Diddy. Man, I put that Diddy up, P. Diddy. God damn. Now I know as far as these bitches with P. Diddy, y'all knew what y'all were getting into with P. Diddy. You know how it was. I been told y'all years ago, P. Diddy was the real Machiavellian, not no damn Tupac. P. Diddy studied Nikolai Machiavelli. And he is doing exactly what Machiavelli told you to do. With power structure and all of that. P. Diddy is basically a mobster. He followed the mafia. You know the mafia, like Michael Francis and all them said, the mafia basically follows Nikolai Machiavellian principles. So shit, what y'all expect from P. Diddy? P. Diddy got all that money, you gonna say, bitch, you gonna suck this dick. P. Diddy got all that money, he said, niggas gonna suck this dick. I saw a meme said, imagine celebrating Christmas or birth of a Jew, but not believing that Jews weren't there until the 50s. Man, I ain't got time for them people because I'm not the most religious people, but I know that all that land in the Middle East, and they arguing about these people having this little small slice. Man, besides Arabs, I know they say Jews don't like black people, but shit, Arabs treat black people worse, so I don't give a fuck about them. Arabs got black people in slavery now. Yeah, Joey Eyeglasses, P. Diddy. P. Diddy be fucking them motherfuckers up, bro. Turn this camera around. I'm about to hit this road before hit this road, and I probably won't be able to read the comments but the phone is on the mount, it's not on my hand, in my hand, and I can see clearly, so I don't want to reread these comments later on. Oh, you're driving while going live. Shut the fuck up. The phone is on the mount. I can see. Yeah, motherfuckers complaining about people going live while driving. They on the damn phone right now arguing with their girlfriend who got another nigga in the damn bed. Yeah, P. Diddy weird, but shit, when you get money like that, you gonna do some weird shit. Yeah, it's up to you if you wanna go with that flow. Katt Williams said, hell no, he ain't gonna do it. You can say you ain't gonna do it either. But you know it's some suspect shit going on, you take the check. People gonna look at you and be like, what you did, buddy? Cause I know what they wanted me to do and I ain't did it. What did you do to do it? To get that check? Now, me personally, I do is, it depends on the suspect shit they want me to do to damn get that check. I ain't doing no gay shit. Now, you want me to damn, I ain't doing no gay shit and I ain't messing with no girls under 18. Nope. Won't put me on that Epstein plane. Matter of fact, that's another look at that Epstein list. Now, I was listening to Fresher Fit. He had what's the dude? Ryan Dawson on. Ryan Dawson, he said, oh, y'all got a blizzard up in Omaha. Hope y'all be safe up there. But yeah, Ryan Dawson was on Fresher Fit. He said, don't really pay attention to the contact list because that could be explained. You can have people contact with people and never even meet them. You just have their names in the book because, I mean, after all, Epstein is a billionaire with contacts. And you can reach out to people. People reach out to him on business shit. He said, pay attention to that flight log, who been on that damn plane and who been on that island and eat his matching. That's what we really need to focus on. Not so much the contact list, but that flight log. Because you could be in the contact list and never meet them. And like Leonardo DiCaprio and them, they could just have his name in the contact list and they discuss business. But that flight log, you know you see it, and you've been on that damn plane. Yeah, this 2024 is gonna be hellified. Yeah, I ain't doing no gay shit. I ain't doing no under 18 shit. Now, you say I gotta damn do these 2 lines of coke for a check? Fuck it. I'll do the line of coke. You say I gotta damn smoke this crack. I'll take this 1 hit of crack and I'll get this check. I'll do that. That's about it. I ain't putting on no damn dress. Y'all ain't want to see me in no damn dress anyway. Hell no, who want to look at me in no dress? Hell, I ain't even, I'm fat. I'm a fat ass, but I ain't got no ass. You ain't want to see me in no damn dress. I can make you laugh just like this. But then again, if they have offered me to, well, shit. What I gotta do to damn play Ghostface in the next screen? Hell. Yeah. But that's one thing you better learn. Never put yourself in a compromised position. Never have it where somebody got shit on you. Well, unfortunately, I already did that. I got some goof troop nonsense in my personal life. Nothing major, but just goof troop shit that I wouldn't like to figure out. But I'm broke, so you can't blackmail me shit. Where you gonna get $5 at a damn bag of sunflower seeds? Maybe a Black and Mild and a bottle of soda or a flask with some liquor in it. That's all I got. What the bitch name in Georgia, the DA, Fannie Wilson, whatever, trying to go after Trump, but she got dirt on her damn self. Hell yeah. You want to come after my fucking president, Donald Trump? We gonna expose your ass, bitch. Out of here. 2024. Everything getting exposed. Joe Biden, we coming to get you. We exposing you, Joe Biden. We exposing you. We exposing that crackhead ass Hunter Biden. Coming to get y'all about that White House. About that. Yeah, I don't want to hear shit about January 6th. January 6th was an insurrection, a real insurrection. We wouldn't be in the mess we in right now. Inflation up. Nobody making no real money. All this bullshit going on, man. Fuck that. They say it's bad weather coming back. I hate cold weather. I was up here in Ohio the other day when it all hit down there. Shit, me personally, I'd rather take a tornado in warm weather than cold weather. And fuck people saying, I've been through tornado outbreaks in warm. I was in Dallas the day after Christmas, the day before my birthday in 2015, when that tornado outbreak hit. It was nice and warm there. As soon as the tornadoes left, it got cold. See who else on the docket to get exposed in 2024? God damn. Yeah, I'm thinking of something to say. I ain't gonna lie. But hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Get me out. Shit, I want to go viral. Everybody else going viral. I want to go viral too. Shit, what that? I'm honest. Stephen A. said Jason Whitlock a fat bastard. God damn. Y'all ass hell, boy. Stephen A. say nobody want to work with Jason Whitlock. You know, I like Jason Whitlock, but damn, he do fall out with people. But yeah, I was listening to Tommy earlier. Tommy made a good point. Jason, you said I always fall out with people, but look at you. Like, goddamn, he is right though. I didn't want to believe it, but he is right. It's weird, like you say, people fall out with other people, but damn, Jason, you falling out with people. But yeah, there's people who say that about Stephen A. too. That's why this shit is weird and hilarious. Watch Steve Harvey's show. I ain't really found Steve Harvey to be funny, but come to think of it, Steve Harvey did steal Mark Curry's hanging with Mr. Cooper. I remember him hanging with Mr. Cooper. I used to come home from school to my grandma's house while my parents were at work. And I used to watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mark Curry is funny, yeah. Steve Harvey, yeah, you stole that from him. And I love how Katt Williams stood up for Bernie Mac. Damn right, I swear I miss Bernie Mac. God. Still can't believe he's gone. Yeah, I love how Katt Williams stood up for Bernie Mac. He stood up for Mark Curry and others. But Kevin Hart, I kind of like Kevin. I like Kevin Hart more in movies than his stand-up, but I know stand-up is real difficult. If Richard Pryor, well, I think it's like his first stand-up, and he got up on the stage and was like, what the fuck am I doing here, and walked off. That should tell you. That shit in stand-up ain't no joke. I can understand why Steve Harvey ain't doing stand-up no more. Yeah, I like Kevin Hart more in movies than stand-up. But is he a plant? Did they install him or did he work? I mean, both things can happen. they're not just going to install any and everybody, because if they did, they need to install my ass. But then again, they'll probably have to impale your ass to install your ass. So, but I think Kevin Hart did put in work for them. If he is a plant, put him in a position to be a plant. But they ain't doing that just for any and everybody. And believe it or not, I know Soul Playing get bad reviews, but I'm a weirdo. I can watch Soul Playing. It would have been funny if Katt Williams was in it as well. That's the irony. But matter of fact, I saw Soul Playing while I was still in the desert. I saw it right before it came out in the theaters. I think who was talking about? No, Gilbert Arenas was talking about it. He's like, man, we already knew about Soul Playing because it was on bootleg months before it hit the theaters. I was like, yeah, that's true. Because I sure saw it, and I was in the Middle East. I came home. By the time I came home, I went to the Middle East in February 2004. And right before I came home in May for R&R, my 2 weeks R&R in May, I had bought a bootleg copy of Soul Playing. And I actually like Soul Playing. I'm a weirdo. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all how much of a weirdo I am. I like The Godfather 3. That should tell you. Hell, I can even watch the 2018 Gotti. And we all know the 96 HBO Gotti was way better. Yeah. So, you know there's some funny business going on in Hollywood and music and all that. Matter of fact, I'm in my Mafia, because I listen to a lot of Mafia stuff. And I forgot his last name, but his first name was Dominique. His uncle was Nino Gaggi in the Gambino family. His uncle was Capo. And he was like, his uncle told him, like, man, don't get into this music stuff, because that's dirty business. Music is dirty business. He was like, what? We in the Mafia, we doing all this other stuff, and you saying music is dirty business? But Nino Gaggi is right. Music is dirty business. All that funny shit you gotta do, and if you don't go along to get along, or use Kwame Brown's words, although his ass turned into a go along, get along ass nigga. If you don't all get on their program, they gonna shut your ass down. That's why I say, I know it's fucked up, but if you choose to take the sellout route, I can understand why you did it. But like I was also say, there's people who are already into this shit here. If a motherfucker already there snorting coke and fucking any and everything, and they broke, what makes you think they won't still snort the coke and fuck any and everything once they get that check? So that's what I say, Kevin. Could we call some of these people to sell out if they already into the shit? Yeah. It's like the motherfuckers who in Hollywood who doing these corrupt, fucked up shit to kids. Most likely they've been already into that shit from the get-go, and this just provided with them, this money and fame and shit just provided them more opportunities to get even more. They've been already into this fucked up shit. That's why it's real scary out here. You gotta be real careful who you're around, who comes up with an opportunity for you. You gotta do your research to see if it's worthwhile, because you never know. You couldn't even probably be a person who ain't even did nothing wrong. But once you get that money, you get that fame, somebody who thinks you slighted them, and even though you didn't, but if they think you slighted them, they gonna come after your ass. That's my issues with the Me Too movement. Now, of course, some of these issues are probably legit, but if your ass came to that room 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you knew you ain't even coming there just to chit chat and play no damn checkers. You came to get your ass tore up, and you wanted something in return, and you got it. But then 30 years later, you want to say somebody did you wrong. Man, please, no. If you consented to it, you ain't been done wrong. No. But now, if somebody did you wrong and shit, if they R-worded you and you ain't consenting to nothing, damn right, you better you gotta speak out on that shit. Cedric the Entertainer, yeah, he stole Katt Williams' joke. Yeah, he stole it. Bernie Katt Williams, right? Bernie Mac was the best act on Kings of Comedy, but Katt Williams took up for D.L. Hughley though. He said no D.L. Hughley slander will be tolerated. But I gotta call D.L. Hughley out. D.L. Hughley, well, he was kind of funny to me. I like D.L. Hughley, but then he just become a damn Democrat shield. God damn. No Democrat can't do anything wrong. And I know y'all say, you're a Trump supporter. I call out Republicans all the time. I'm an independent. It's just easy to call out Republicans. But these motherfuckers never call out Democrats on that bullshit. And even when they do, they still gotta find a way to take a dig on Trump. Like Charlemagne, he know Joe Biden been a fucked up ass motherfucker. He even admits it now, but he still want to call out Trump. Man, Joe Biden was way worse than Trump. I don't want to hear this shit. R. Kelly. R. Kelly. We know R. Kelly did some fucked up shit, but nobody cared until recently. But who enabled R. Kelly? R. Kelly ain't went to go get them girls. Them girls were brought to him by the parents. They saw that check. They ain't gave a shit. They sold their kids to R. Kelly. So R. Kelly in jail. Those parents got to go to jail too. That's all I'm saying. Shit. All the people behind it gotta go. Can't give them a pass. Shit, they just as bad. They brought the children to R. Kelly. What the fuck? Michael Jackson. I mean, they said there's no evidence Michael Jackson did wrong, but I always thought he was creepy myself. Matter of fact, when I was a kid, I thought Michael Jackson was a woman. So if you want to call me a T-phobe, you can call me that, because I actually am scared of those T people. Like, Michael Jackson ain't no T people. But I'm just saying, I thought he was when I was a kid. And that scared me. But if there's rumors about Michael Jackson having kids sleep in his bed, why would you keep bringing your children over there? You know, you shouldn't be bringing those kids over there, leaving your children anyway with somebody you don't even know. I don't care how famous they are. You're just dropping them off there, little children, unsupervised. Hell no. What's up, Sebastian Shaw? Salute to you, bro. How you doing tonight? Man, got this 2024. It's hellified nuclear bomb explosion. You just sitting on the docket to see what happens next. Man. Dave Chappelle's special, recent special. I ain't had a chance to watch that yet. You know, he gotta do something. He gotta do something. We gotta have him join in this 2024 epicness. Come on, Dave Chappelle, say something, please. We gotta have you join into this epicness. But we gotta be careful because we know Jada Smith. Jada Smith, Pickett. We know she lurking in the shadows as well, ready to run her goddamn mouth. Say something stupid and embarrassing to Will Smith. That's why I did that. Go look at that video I did. Where I used the opening of Scream 2 where Ghostface unalives her in the movie theater. Go watch that video. I said Will Smith hired Ghostface to take care of Jada Pinkett as revenge. The comments had me laughing. Somebody said that Ghostface under the mask was actually Chris Rock. Somebody else said no, it was Tupac. Yeah, but y'all make sure y'all watch that. Yeah, but we know she can't help, but she can't help herself. She gotta go join on this 2024 epicness. Hit that like button for me. Yeah, if you feel I'm worth it, you can hit the Cash App too. It's in my page information. Ghostface Trucker AJD. You can hit it. I want some money too, and I don't want to suck no dick to get some damn money. Don't make me sell out to these white liberals in Hollywood. No, won't bend me over for a check. I don't want Katt Williams to roast me. Hell no, I ain't want Katt Williams to roast me. Hit my Cash App. So I don't want to have to let Harvey Weinstein from prison hit my Cash App. No, Harvey Weinstein, I can't do nothing for you. Damn, oh yeah. Katt Williams said Harvey Weinstein said he'll suck his dick. God damn. I'm like, oh hell no. No, I'm out. Shit, no. That's funny how Scream 3 took a shot at him about all his, basically took a shot at him about all the shit he did, but he produced the goddamn movie. That was funny. Damn. Jeffrey Epstein, we know the Clintons or somebody took him out. He took himself out. Hell no. He had too much information. They had to go get him. What is wrong with you? Eaters there? That is scary to think about. Hey, you on this road? I guarantee you this road. You sign this contract. All you gotta do, give me that ass every now and then. Give me that ass. It'll be a blast. bet it will be a blast. If it's 20 million right now, you gonna take it or leave it? Man, that shit is scary as fuck. Y'all think, yeah, you know you'll take it. I mean, no, I ain't let no man take me to Pound Town. I'm gonna say this though, I'm anti-feminist. Yeah, people say I'm misogynistic, although I'm not. I'm more chauvinistic and sexist. I believe in gender roles. Gabrielle Union, Beyonce. I'll get on my knees, fucking hand me the check. I'll get on my knees and eat Beyonce, or let Gabrielle Union eat my ass. Gabrielle Union, don't use that strap on though. No. You peg Dwayne Wade, you can't peg me, but you can eat my groceries. Give me the check, fuck it. There you go, there's my answer. That's my price. Yeah, Jason Whitlock, yeah. Damn, I ain't know you and Royce White fell out. Shit, oh, I ain't surprised though. Damn. I think it's after the October 7th, the Israel-Hamas thing. Shit. Speaking of that, hell, that exposed the damn liberals, the Democrats. They damn divided. And I enjoy it. I love it when the left eats their own. The Democrats falling apart. That shit is good for America. Fuck the Democrats. They the ones, the liberals, Democrats, the ones got all this perverted shit going on in Hollywood and all that. I mean, look at it. The main, of course, there are conservatives getting exposed for bullshit, but the main ones who getting exposed for bullshit is liberal Democrats. They open up, they get exposed for drugs, they get exposed for whoring, they get exposed for being pedos and all of that shit. It's mostly them liberals. That's why they're gonna try to normalize that pedo shit. Normalize that rainbow shit. That's who mainly get exposed for all of that. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard. God damn. Now, I don't know why the dude trying to sue Dwight Howard. Yo, damn well he was okay with doing Dwight Howard, but he ain't even okay with having a three-span. Shut the hell up. Dwight Howard said, bring that ass over here. Both of us gonna take your ass to Pound Town. And that's what they did, man. You just want to try to get more money out of his ass. Hell no. Wait, oh goddamn, you too big to be a damn fruit. Hell no, you supposed to be. I see why Shaq mad at you for calling yourself Superman. Hell no, Superman ain't doing no Candy Crush ass bullshit like that. I mean, even though Clark Kent seemed beta and Superman was alpha, Clark Kent won't do no damn Dwight Howard ass rainbow shit. Fuck no. You damn right, Shaq said, stop calling yourself Superman, you super sissy. Your Candy Crush ass. 7-foot ass, 7-foot of fruit. But then again, what if Dwight Howard at the bottom instead of the top? That would be disgustingly hilarious. Your big 7-foot ass getting boom cold. But then again, what is that? That fool said that he caught Dwayne Martin bending Will Smith over. Man, shit. I swear, boy. I mean, but come to think, I know what I said earlier, that some of these people already like that, and Hollywood just get a check, got them, was able to get them to get a check doing that shit. Damn. Can we go back to the normal ways of Hollywood putting you in a compromised situation? You married and you fuck, and they caught you fucking 2 or 3 hookers at the room at the hotel. Can't they compromise you like that? Why they gotta compromise you with this damn rainbow shit? No. Say, we got this on you, you do this role, we'll give you this 20 million, or we gonna tell your wife and kids you fucked 3 hookers. And the 3 hookers fine as fuck, but we'll tell, man, fucking tell it, because I always say, I got to make money like that and I'm married, I'm going to fuck other. No, shit, I'm broke now and I like to fuck more than one bitch. Compromise me like that. Say you got me cheating on my wife with other bitches. And throwing any bitch I'm with, they like, I don't give a fuck long as I got my check. Yeah. But shit, that divorce shit ain't no jokes. I probably won't ever get married when I finally get some damn money. I don't want to lose that shit in the divorce. But shit, also once you get to a point of having fuck you money, you go like what P. Diddy got, yeah, fuck you money, you do whatever the fuck you say, and fuck say fuck you. I can understand that part, cause shit, I'm broke as fuck and I say fuck you. I don't have fuck you money and I still say fuck you. That's why I probably won't ever get blessed with fuck you money, because if I'm fucking up now without having fuck you money, saying fuck you, imagine what I get some damn fuck you money. Speaking of money, this is why I'm canceling people out of my life now, in my personal life. All this unnecessary begging every time I turn around, somebody asking me for shit, and I don't have shit. I fucked myself up and I'm trying to rebuild my damn self. Anybody who need to be selling out and shit, anybody who need to suck a dick for a damn check, sell out, bend my ass over, put on a fucking dress, it should be me, but I ain't doing it. I'm taking my ass to work. But these motherfuckers begging me for shit, and I ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. They begging me. And these motherfuckers laying up with motherfuckers who ain't got shit, ain't asking them for a motherfucking thing, but wanna beg me. Hell no. Well, that's why my new policy is, bitch, you ask me for some damn money, you gotta fuck me. If you a nigga, you ask me for some damn money, and you got a girlfriend, you gotta let me fuck her. And I'm really saying, matter of fact, I made this joke a while back when I was saying this. When I was younger and the first time a damn bitch asked me for some shit, I was like, no, I ain't want to give her. I was thinking, I ain't want to give her no damn money. She asked me for all this money. I ain't want to give her no money. And I was like, the first time I bought some pussy, I didn't even mean to buy the damn pussy. I just said the shit so the bitch would say no, because she kept begging me for some money. I was like, she keep asking me for some money, I'm gonna ask her, I'm gonna tell her, I'll give her some money, she give me some pussy, hoping she'll leave me alone. The bitch took the offer. So that's how the first time I bought some damn pussy happened. I didn't mean to buy the shit. Oh, this video gonna get flagged. Fuck it. Alright, well see, that's what I'm talking about. At that time, I was deployed. I was home on my R&R back in 2004. That's what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers be doing shit for money. Y'all laughing at these motherfuckers in Hollywood right now. Your girl, while you out to work, you be taking care of your girl, and these bitches selfish. Your girl out here selling ass. Your nigga, who knows, especially if he got a damn drug problem or something. That's why I'm scared to deal with girls who date dope boys. Because them fees, they'll do some things to a dope boy for some drugs. Hell yeah. It ain't hard for them shit. Y'all talking about why these motherfuckers in Hollywood sell out shit? Old girl down the road done sell her ass for a couple of dollars in a damn purse or something. Your homeboy, he booped over to get a couple of dollars and some rims. That's why you gotta be careful with this shit. That's why I sit on Facebook every time, niggas, watching these chicks post about God and how they love their man and all that. But he my damn inbox begging, some offering pussy. And hell, who knows? I probably done mess with married women not even knowing. Shit, you see them on these sites and all that, saying they single or whatever, and they doing this and they doing that. But hell, for all I know, they could have been married. Like I said, I remember when I was deployed, motherfuckers at home getting that ass tore up while they mate deployed. Hell, they mate over here in the desert. They fucking and sucking and all kind of shit over here, and they got somebody at home. And that's why we can't talk about Hollywood when local shit going on, local weirdness going on. Tax time coming up too. Oh, you know shit about to get real. Matter of fact, okay, I done posted on social media. You owe me, if you borrow money, because me, I've always been the type of person, I don't ever loan out shit that I can't lose, even though I have done it. But I just watch to see if people pay me back. They don't pay me back, I note that down, annotate it. I'm watching with tax time, all these tax time ballers don't pay me back, your ass getting canceled. That's why I said make 2024 the year we flipping cancel culture. We canceling normal people for that bullshit. Don't pay me back, your ass getting canceled. Keep begging me for some damn money when I know for sure you got your own goddamn money. Are you laying up with motherfuckers that you need to be asking for some damn money? Especially if you're dating them. But you bothering me and I'm minding my damn business. Ask me some damn money. And don't give me no damn pussy. Or don't let me fuck your girl. It's really a defense mechanism. I'm saying this so you can stop asking. Now, if you throw me some damn pussy, I'll throw you a couple of dollars. I ain't that type of person. You do me right, I'll do you right. If I ain't got it right now, I'll let you know I ain't got it right now, but when I get it, I'll let you get it. But if you're just gonna try to use me and use and abuse me, hell no. Let's get canceled. And I got my own damn struggles, shit. Like I say, I should be the one they say to selling his ass out. I say, never let somebody have a hold over you. Let nobody own you. Now, if you married, you defer to your husband. Your husband is the leader. It's his duty, it's his job to feed you. It's his job to provide and protect for you. So that's the motherfucker you let over you, your husband, your wife. Your wife is the person you provide and protect to. Your wife is the one who manages the house. Make sure everything is in order for you to leave. That's why the husband gets his plate first. I don't hear none of that feminist liberal nonsense. When it's time for shit to get real, everybody looks at the fucking man. I don't give a shit Then the lights get cut off. Ain't nobody asking the woman why the lights off. And the man in that house, they gonna ask why the fuck the lights off to him. Trust me, I know. And I had to get them lights cut right back on. Nobody give a shit that damn the bitch damn spending the wanting to buy this, wanting to buy that unnecessary shit and all that. And we know we got important bills. Nobody want to hear that shit. No. Your response. Anything go wrong, you look at the damn man. And I don't care, ladies, if you're single, ain't no man in the house. But if we know you fucking and you asking people for some shit, and you ain't fucking them people, when you asking them people who you ain't fucking, they gonna be like, why you asking me? You ain't giving me nothing. You ain't doing shit for me. Why you ain't asking the motherfucker who you fucking? And if that motherfucker ain't giving you no goddamn money, you damn don't need to be fucking him. If you gonna ask me for some shit, you better fuck me too. Yeah. Go ahead, take your ass down to Hollywood and go ahead and get them sign up for that program, for their program. Leave me alone. That's why I say as disgusting as it is, shit, fuck it. They offer you $20 million. Go ahead and take it, suck the dick and take it. I'm laughing at you, but fuck it. Get a Bentley out of it. Rolls Royce. Laugh at me while I'm in a Cadillac that I bought with my own money. There ain't nobody playing around in 2024. I don't know what happened, but man. But the same way people can say Stephen A. is a plant, the same way people can say Jason Whitlock is a plant. Everybody a goddamn plant a tree. But Jason Whitlock, you can't talk about people burning bridges and like Stephen A. say, you nuked them, but Stephen A. people got issues with you. People call you a coon, Stephen A. like they call Jason Whitlock a coon. Yeah, I don't mind. I get called a coon. Shit, I got on this Trump shirt and this Trump hat. No, I definitely get called a coon. But then again, a lot of people who used to call me a coon for being a Trump supporter, they ain't saying it no more. A lot of them said I was right. Told y'all. Coon is a black Democrat anyway. That's the real gatekeeper, a black Democrat, the real gatekeeper. You gotta protect the white liberal masses, getting food stamps at Section 8. Yeah. As soon as a Democrat get that vote, you toss your black ass to the side. I don't need you no more, nigga. Come back in 4 more years, nigga. Put on that dress while you at it, nigga. I'll see you in 4 years. That's why they keep linking up this black. That's why they keep wanting to put blacks in the Rainbow Coalition together. I want to say the Rainbow Coalition. The Rainbow Brigade together. Because it's an attack on masculinity. Katt Williams read 3,000 books. I don't know. I know I like to read, and I read a lot of books, but I really don't have time to do much reading now as an adult like I did as a kid, so who knows. I do love reading. Hell, I read when I eat. Hell, I read when I'm on the toilet. I know I need to read the Bible more. The Bible is red pill. At first, when I was younger, I was like, man, this is a comic book. No. I see it now. That Bible is red pill like a mug. I ain't even the most religious person around. I can't quote scripture after scripture and all of that, tell you all the stories and all of that, but I can. But what I do know is I can see it. I can understand what I read. Shannon Sharp, you starting to see it. All these black people who call you unk and all that, they mad at you now. I don't know why. But they gonna turn on you. Just see Steven Jackson, Jack 5, he come after you, criticizing you. And he was stupid for what he said, talking about you was doing it for likes and clicks. Like, what the hell? Talking about you Steven Jackson, he interviews people he know personally. You don't know if Katt and Shannon know each other. Yeah, ain't Shannon said he knew some of these other people personally a little bit that he talked to. The fuck? And does it even matter if you know them personally or not? You think all these major news places and all these other podcasts and interviews know everybody personally? No. It'd be impossible to interview every big name person that you know personally and get the scoop. You're gonna have to interview people you don't know personally to get the story. I mean, what the hell? It's wild. This shit is crazy. Prime, Deion Sanders, keep doing your thing. I listen to Charleston White because he's entertainment. But Cam Newton, trust me, when Charleston White says fucks about it, he actually means it. And he'll say it in their face, trust me, Cam Newton. But I agree with y'all what one of the things Charleston White said. He's talking to Cam. Like I said, I just finally watched it last night, yesterday morning. For the first time, the interview between Katt Williams and Charleston White. And Charleston White was like, sometimes you have to slap a bitch. Oh, I'm get flagged, but Charleston White is right though. These chicks, you up there, don't get yourself involved in, no altercation between a person people in a relationship, because it'll always go bad on you. Your ass will get hit, your ass get fucked up, your ass get killed, and them two still together. Charleston White said your ass will be in the jail or dead. Your ass will be dead while the motherfucker who whipped the girl ass will be in jail, and she's still taking care of him. She still put money on his books and shit. That's why I say, don't be a simp to save a bitch, because that shit ain't gonna work well on you. Shit. These bitches like getting their ass whipped from these niggas most of the times anyway. For the people, matter for the people whoever was dogs, they say, hey, you had an incident? Yeah, I got an incident. Actually, I was the victim. That ex-girlfriend of mine, she has the hidden problem. But people don't understand. Man touch me, I'm gonna hit their ass back. A woman touch me, I'm gonna hit their ass back. Equal rights. Equal lefts. And of course you will agree with Charleston White, matter of fact. I'll tell you why it's true, because the damn bitch still be texting me. And that shit happened in 2018. I dumped her in 2019. She still texts me. Matter of fact, she follows this page. She might be in the damn listening, for all I know. She'll say, shut the fuck up, text or something, feed me. We don't go together anymore. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't play with me. That's what she says. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, it is around my birthday. And I said, I don't want her around. I don't want you around me on my birthday, because you know what happened. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. That's what she says. I I don't want to hear it. Don't throw it. Can't throw it in my face. That's one of those little days that I can say, what I was saying earlier, we all have, don't put yourself in a compromising position. Even though I had, that's one of the things that can be used as compromising. But shit, fuck that. I still say the same thing. She had a hitting problem, she would hit me and I hit her ass back. And she called the police before I was able to. And even after all that, she still wants to be with me. So Charleston White is right. Never put yourself between, years ago I defended a chick against one of my homeboys. And the chick almost hit me with the damn frying pan. And they didn't break up then. Nope. That's another reason why I don't get in nobody else's relationship. Nope. My position, everybody knows my position. You ask me about your relationship. Y'all either fix the shit or break up. I ain't getting me nothing. I don't want nobody to throw my name up in nothing. You know a motherfucker ain't shit. Your ass still laid up with him, that's on you. If he cheating on your ass and you still laid up with him, that's on you. She cheating on your ass and disrespecting you, and you still laid up with her, that's on your ass. Leave me the fuck alone. Or I'm canceling y'all. Fuck that shit. Got time for nobody else bullshit. I got my own shit going on. Trying to rebuild myself. I ain't got a damn bit. If I ain't got it, I'll do without it. I need somebody help. I guarantee you I can help them back. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Cause I observe everything and I don't forget shit. And it's easy for me to cancel a motherfucker. I ain't gotta block you or nothing. Most of the times I be lazy. I like to do little videos and stuff. I'm lazy and I have weird hours. I'm surprised y'all sticking with me this long. But I gotta do more of these lives. I gotta get a real setup. I'm still new at this shit. I'm really busy trying to work on becoming more of a owner operator in the truck industry. Stop doing all these goddamn lease purchases. Get my credits cleared up and shit. And I'm battling with demons. I'm fighting with the better VA about some shit. And I'm gonna do my best to entertain and educate y'all and have fun. I ain't gonna tell y'all about all my goddamn problems, cause we all got problems. Nobody wanna hear nobody else. Shit like that mean go. When you posting problems, 80% of people don't give a shit, and the other 20% happy you got them. So shit, fuck it, I can suffer in silence. Why would y'all wanna hear about my shit going on and y'all got shit going on? Use it as, I wanna be an escape from the bullshit. Or better yet, I put my bullshit out so in a funny way so you can have fun and laugh at it. Take pressure off your shit. I like tragic comedies. I'm a tragic comedy ass motherfucker. Yeah, say I wreck this damn truck, it'll be fucked up, but it'll probably look funny as hell while doing this shit. Maybe it's not. That'll damn cost a prom. And let's all be real. Nothing sells better, well, sex sells better than drama. But drama is number 2. drama really can be comedy. Sex, drama, comedy are the top 3 sellers. And you can interchange drama and comedy between 2 and 3. Or you can say drugs is number 1, sex is number 2. And comedy and drama can fight for number 3 and number 4. Damn, what? Keep put alcohol and drugs together as number 1, sex number 2, and the fight between comedy and drama is number 3 and number 4. More people saying human trafficking. That probably could go into number 1, sex. Human trafficking. I ain't want to get into that. I'm already gonna get flagged for no bullshit on this damn video. Driving by an hour and I'm already ready to get off, play my game, eat my meat, and go to sleep. Katt Williams, let me open up for you, bro. Yeah, I can open up for Katt Williams. I can't really do no stand-up, but I can do a couple of one-liners and shit. Talk too much shit about Jason Whitlock because you gatekeep about that NBA vaccine mandate and you went against Kyrie Irving too when all Kyrie Irving did was post that link to that book. No, that documentary. I mean, you got some strikes against you too, Stephen A. Like I said, some of the same shit you said about Jason Whitlock also applies to you, Stephen A. Kwame Brown, you a bust. Kwame Brown, go away. Don't try jumping in on this now. And you had your chance, Kwame Brown. Matter of fact, Kwame Brown, you became what you criticized Stephen A. for. Ass, fucking long ass, tall ass bus. Same shit you said about Stephen A. Kwame Brown is you. Saying you won't want to see people talk about black men. Your ass talking about black men. You lost all the traction you had. Now you're just doing normal YouTube shit. Fucking bust! Ramaswamy had made the stage for president, but Ramaswamy, he's actually, to me anyway, he's representing us MAGA as a fill-in for Trump, because Trump, as much as I want Trump to go to the debates for the entertainment factor, he don't need to. But I like Ramaswamy as a stand-in for Trump at the debates, so I wish he was able to make it. But I definitely want Ramaswamy to be in Trump's administration. Fuck Colorado for trying to take him out that ballot, and fuck Maine too. They know that shit ain't gonna rise, so I ain't even worried about that. Supreme Court gonna tear those states' ass up. convicted. That bitch he was with was the aggressor. She was a crazy ass drunk. Especially after Johnny Depp was able to beat Amber Heard in court. They had to throw the women a bone over Jonathan Majors. And of course, after all this recent shit, where these women are getting ahead with all these lawsuits and stuff, they can't go against the women right now. Some of them cases might be legit, the majority of it bullshit. You fuck that motherfucker. Back then, now you want to cry about it? Hell no. Made you $40, now you want to try to get $400,000. Fuck out of here. Get people to even get rid of that shit. Gosh, I can't wait till summer comes. They got 8 cold weather, 34 degrees. I like it. 60 degrees up to 150. Probably going to hell anyway, so that's why I like hot weather. Let me put that on me. I ain't want to go to hell and go air conditioning. I like hot weather so I can bask in the cool AC. Oh man, P. Diddy. God damn. I hope you ain't did nothing to Biggie, but then again, he had that line in that song saying, damn, the bitch so fine, he'll suck her daddy's dick. I don't know, P. Diddy probably had Biggie put that in there for some weird reason. Huffy. Actually, I was going to wear a Sean John shirt earlier, but I realized I was going to go live and do this, and it would be people looking at me all weird wearing the Sean John shirt, doing this. Like, ain't you wearing a shirt branded by P. Diddy? Yeah, but shit up. But I got it on the Trump shirt, so it's even better. But even if I did wear my Sean John shirt, I'm like, yeah, I wore it, but shit, I can talk shit about P. Diddy. He ain't had me at no party. He ain't been me over. I bought the shirt off eBay. He ain't made me do nothing gay for it. Katt Williams said, y'all big dick deviants getting exposed. I think he meant it metaphorically. He could probably meant it literally, but I'm most likely he meant it metaphorically, because when you got the damn money, you got money like that, the money is the big dick. Yeah, look at Lori Lightfoot. She a damn dyke woman when she was mayor. What she said, she told the motherfuckers her dick bigger than, she got the biggest dick in the city. Bitch, you got a strap on. You should have just dressed up like a stud. You won the election at that time. Stop putting on them weird ass dresses. You know you're a damn stud. Go ahead and put on jeans and a damn shirt. And a fitted hat. Jason Whitlock and Royce White. That's how I looked it up earlier. I saw a couple of days. I got to do more research on the guy. Damn, Jason. Well, I know Stephen A. He gonna end up addressing it more. Because Jason Whitlock gonna keep coming out there. So this shit gonna be entertaining to watch. See what happens. Everybody gonna ride on this, try to go viral wave. I'ma ride it too, shit. I'd rather ride the viral wave than ride a deep wave. You know? Let me pop off without getting popped off. Shit, for real. I done named my price when how I sell out. I'll get on my knees and eat Beyonce. I'll boom over and let Gabrielle eat me. That's how I'll join the Illuminati. Ain't gotta worry about the female-illuminati, that's what I call it. That's when a man with a woman and a woman ends up causing him to go through some shit. We got Russell Wilson career after he married Ciara. Cierror. Mike Tyson, Robin Givens. She fucked him up. That been the female Illuminati. Kim K, she been with. She fucked them up. That female Illuminati. Monica Lewinsky, Bill Clinton. That female Illuminati. Stormy Daniels, that bitch Stormy Daniels. She female Illuminati. Careful with these women. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jada Smith Pinkett. That bitch female Illuminati, look what she did to Will Smith. Fucked them all up. Can't even watch Bad Boys and all of that the same anymore. Hell, Will Smith need to damn get that memory loss machine from Men in Black and now flash that shit, make everybody forget about that bitch. That's the prime example of the female Illuminati. Hit that like button. Spell female Illuminati. F-E-M-A-L-I-N-A-T-I. Female Illuminati. Femme fatale, it's a fine ass bitch. What bitch shit? That's how what you female Illuminati bitches are. Fine ass bitches. Jimmy Kimmel, shut the fuck up talking about Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you, Jimmy Kimmel. Aaron Rodgers, my second favorite quarterback. Brett Favre, my first. As you can tell, I'm a Packers fan. But I miss Brett Favre and I miss Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I wasn't so much critical of Aaron Rodgers at first. When he took over, I was more mad at Ted Thompson, rest in peace. Get rid of Brett Favre. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, shut the fuck up. Your ass probably been on that damn plane. Epstein plane. Pat McAfee. You took that check from ESPN. Don't get scared now, buddy. Call out that executive, but don't back down, Pat McAfee. Stand your ground, buddy. It's 2024. All things will be exposed. You already knew ESPN been a bunch of deviants up there. Bristol, Connecticut. Say it's so boring out there, the motherfuckers gotta do weird shit to entertain themselves. Who the fuck wanna live in Connecticut anyway? Don't tell me about Granny Gina being so rich because it's just right down the road from New York. Hell, who the fuck wanna live in New York City? Shit, fuck that. Southern big city's better than New York City. New York City overrated. But Connecticut, fuck Connecticut. Fuck the Northeast. It's all about the South, baby. The South all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. Best regions. Texas is my favorite state, even though I'm from South Carolina. Love some damn Texas. Joe Biden, you keep sending these motherfuckers across that border. You getting your ass about that White House. Now them Democrats up in Chicago and all that, they gonna get your ass up out of that White House too. They tired of this shit. Sending these motherfuckers in here. Fuck Joe Biden anyway, bitch ass president. Old ass, goofy ass motherfucker. Fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brad. Can't wait his ass lose the election to Donald Trump. Damn right, the 2020 election was stolen. It ain't been stolen as even since everybody think. Keep saying it was undermining. No way that motherfucker who sat his old ass in the fucking basement the whole time, barely campaigning and shit, all of a sudden get the most votes in history. Hell. And they ain't did shit but fuck the country up. Fuck Joe Biden, bastard. To get impeached. I want his ass to lose this election in November to Donald Trump. Fair and square. I want Trump to blow his ass out in this damn race. Give a damn about Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe ass bastard. Get exposed. His Candy Crush ass, rainbow ass. I ain't even gonna bring up Michelle Obama. I believe Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, a woman, she just a manly ass woman. She got a strap on her, tearing Barack Obama ass up. I called Barack Obama overrated in 08 before he won the election. I was telling people, man, he gonna be overrated. He ain't gonna be all that. I did play Jesus on My President is Black when he won. I was actually coming through DC that night. I played it over the CB to troll. But fuck Obama. Although he's better than Joe Biden, but he ain't been all that. Much as they used to be saying Bill Clinton was a better president, but damn, both Obama and people, when you do, you know, I forget the word much time I use. Damn, I forget the fucking word all of a sudden. When you pander. You go white liberal, you can pander to a black play a saxophone, talk about smoking weed and cheat on your bitch. That's how you get a damn nigga vote, cause niggas are goofy. Oh, remember when blacks used to say Bill Clinton was the first black president? Man, fuck out of here. Bill Clinton looking bad now, god damn. I know they say all former presidents start looking bad because of all the stress, but Trump, he don't look bad. By the way, rest in peace to Melania Trump's mom. Rest in peace to her, amen. And although I like my women in their 20s, Melania Trump does look good for her age, and she looks way better than Michelle Obama. Don't even get me started on that. Say it, but it's true. The only person who could actually beat Trump in this election is Michelle Obama. And the only reason why, because this country is so stupid, they'll vote for her just to have a black woman as a president, a female president and a black president as a black woman. That's the only reason why they would vote for her, for this dumb shit. So it's not like she would earn it, she would just vote for it, just be there, and everybody can say, I'm not racist, I voted for a black woman as president. Fucking dumb motherfuckers. That's the only person who could beat Trump. And it ain't because she tried. It's because she was just put there and they went for her. Probably lost subs after that one, but I gotta tell the truth. And y'all know. Jason LD, jump on this 2024 nuclear bomb and come up with a sequel to Small Town. Try that in a Small Town. Come on, Jason Aldean. And the other dude with the rich man, North of what's his name? Oliver something. I can't remember his name right off the bat, but come up with a song. Tired of piss people off in 2024. And I'ma damn sure do my party pissing all y'all ass off. World War III.
And look, this is the potential
2024 start off with a nuclear bomb. But we don't want to finish it with a nuclear bomb.
Make sure I want to go into a war. I don't. But I'd like to hear from the White House on exactly what the plan is and how this follows American law and the Constitution, which it doesn't.
Yeah, well, again, calling a lid while we're launching military strikes with the UK in the Middle East seems to me like mind-bogglingly outrageous. But Nathan, Peter just mentioned this, but among the first moves that Biden made back in February 2021, right after he was inaugurated, was to officially lift the designation of the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen as a global terror organization.
Joe Biden is stupid.
How idiotic does that look tonight?
Yeah, Laura, it's a real head scratcher. During the Trump administration, we were willing to call a spade a spade. So we said, the Houthis are launching terrorist attacks against oil infrastructure, against our allies, against ships. If it looks like a terrorist, it's a terrorist. So we put them on the list. The Biden folks, and let me tell you, we got crucified in the media for doing that. We were called baby killers because people said this is going to prevent the delivery of humanitarian assistance. Well, things look a lot different today. And it's kind of ironic, Laura, that, the president is now engaged in combat against a group that he removed from the terrorist list.
Joe Biden is a dumbass.
I mean, but when you think about this again, the head of the Houthi group came out in the video just hours ago saying, you strike us and we're coming after you. We also, Colonel Davis, have an open border right now. We know terrorists have exploited the border. We've caught some of them. Who knows who's in this country now? Another reason why we need a total change in leadership. We're going to get into this with Molly and Kellyanne in a moment, but this is a dangerous situation we're setting up.
Well, it is, and unfortunately, this thing is long in the building, and so there's no easy answers here. There's no obvious solutions, but I do share your concerns about the fact that there has been, you can't even call it a porous border. It's just been wide open. God only knows who's coming in. And there could be, sleeper agents in there right now. I don't have any knowledge whether there are, but there is a very real possibility that somebody wants to harm
some crazy shit gonna happen. Watch.
Nathan, is it a point of interest that Germany and France did not choose to join this effort tonight? Obviously, the two larger economies in the EU, let the UK and the US handle this.
Yeah, I'm not sure that if other countries from Europe were to participate, that would actually be a good thing, because it tends to be the lowest common denominator response. The U.S. and the UK, we've got some reps. We know how to take terrorists off the battlefield, and so I'm pretty comfortable with the Eisenhower and its British counterpart leading this. Now, what concerns me, Laura, we've been telegraphing all day the fact that these strikes were coming. If they are to be terrorists in Yemen, for hours. If there is a Houthi terrorist who was surprised by this, they've got to be the dumbest terrorist in the world. It would surprise me if we actually managed to eliminate any of their leaders or the people who are responsible for these attacks on Americans and on commercial shipping. It looks like the administration was telegraphing this strike precisely to avoid casualties on the part of the Houthis.
See what I mean? How dumb Biden is.
To that point, Colonel Davis, it does remind me a little bit of what happened with our withdrawal from Afghanistan. I mean, we had our service personnel standing out there. They were sitting ducks. And we lost precious American lives because of that. Now, we don't think that kind of thing's going to happen. But again, telling the enemy what we're doing, where we are, where we're standing, when we're coming. I mean, they told us, I think, within about 15 minutes that we knew it was coming.
Yeah, and that's one of my enduring concerns out here, is that we have all those troops that are just sitting out in the middle of the desert in Iraq and Syria, and the enemy has, detailed coordinates of exactly where they are. It's not that hard to shoot them and add to it if they want to. But what the other thing that I haven't heard, well, we haven't heard anything from the White House, but I dang sure want to hear quickly what next, because what happens if the Houthis make good on this threat and they do hit some of our interests, they do hit some of our people somewhere else, they do strike somewhere at the border. Now what are you going to do? Because now we have to escalate up even higher. Now we're taking what is a problem in the Red Sea, and it could be drawing us into a war, which God only knows where that could go, and we do not need it anymore.
Now, and Nathan, right on cue, to give my last question to you, Politico just reported that the U.S. and the U.K. did have support from Australia, the Netherlands, Bahrain, and Canada in these strikes. But again, no France and Germany. We We don't know the extent of their support. Could be intelligence support. We obviously have the hardware, and we should have the intel support, but maybe we should stop spying on Americans and focus more on the real threats. But does that coalition give you some comfort, Nathan?
I think so. These are countries that have a lot of skin in the game. Our Fifth Fleet is based in Bahrain, in the region, so they're obviously going to be a key player. Australia and the other countries you mentioned, like these are some of our closest allies. They have excellent intelligence collection capabilities, but really what they add above all is the support of diplomatic heft. It's good to know that you've got allies in your corner who are prepared to support you, even if that just means moral support. Though, of course, the more assets, the more intelligence information they can share and devote to this mission, the better.
Well, again, this also reminds us, Colonel Davis, of why it's so important that we knew where our defense secretary was, and that the White House was in close coordination with him. I mean, I go back to what I said, a few days ago. The real story there was that apparently he was so insignificant to daily briefings, they weren't even looking for him. I mean, I was in the Reagan administration. I'm really dating myself. But Katt Weinberger, if he was missing for 15 minutes, they didn't know about it. They didn't know about this for 4 days. What message does that send our adversaries? Not a good one.
Yeah, I think it's even worse than that, because look, this is exactly what on our deep dive show a couple of days ago. This is what I talked about. If something unexpected happens and the president needs to talk to the SecDef right now, he's AWOL. He's not even there, so you can't even reach him. It's unconscionable that he would have not told the president or his deputy where he was for 2 days, and this is exactly the reason why.
All right, gentlemen, please stay with us. I want to bring in Kellyanne Conway, former senior counselor to President Trump, and Molly Hemingway, editor-in-chief of the Federalist, both Fox News.
I'm not a fan of divorce and all that, but I'm glad Kellyanne Conway getting rid of that goofy ass George Conway. Fuck him.
Not in touch, or nobody was looking for him for days. So how does the administration at this point still keep the American public in the dark with the president, calling a lit tonight? This seems like, I can't imagine this having happened in the Trump administration.
Well, it had for several reasons. Either President Trump would be underway or in the press briefing room or calling reporters into the Oval Office. If it were later into the night, maybe he'd be firing up a couple of tweets that we were told were so chaotic and so crisis-laden. But at least then you would know what the Commander-in-Chief was thinking. You would also have spokespeople from the Department of Defense. Look, I think that the Secretary of Defense being absent all these days should concern everyone, because it basically proves he's not a vital part of the conversation here, of the coordination. This is exactly why who's Commander-in-Chief is important. And when you designate a terrorist, you're writing them to be terrorists again, and you're writing them to threaten America, her interests, her people, and her values, her freedom. I think what the gentleman was saying is incredibly important, because when people look at this, they say, this is not some distant fight that's not ours. People are so concerned now that what's happening there is affecting us here. And this is why President Trump long ago pivoted to a general election strategy with Biden. He wants you to think about their two presidencies, their two administrations. Sure, economy, energy, border, but this particularly, as he said last night in Fox News' town hall, first president in 72 years to not start a new war. We call terrorists terrorists. We brought hostages home.
Damn right.
If you look at Iran, who funds so much of what we're talking about in this world, it's so scary. But look at Iran, they were starting to make deals by the time we left our administration. Now they basically produce 3 million barrels a day. They stockpile over 80 billion. You know where it's going. You see on the screen where it's going. But Lauren and Molly, I think this is why, even in the personal attribute questions, Trump is beating Biden. Who has a plan? Who cares about the middle class? Who has the energy, the ability? Who has the vision and experience? But also on all the major issues, security and affordability. People are very concerned, and they're against Biden. I think they're hiding Biden. Do you know, last point, we've heard more about and from Hunter Biden than Joe Biden in the last 2 days. We see more of Hunter than Joe Biden. Disgrace.
You done put Joe Biden back in the basement, huh?
The town hall was about some concern that people might have that chaos would return if Trump and Trump's answer was pointing out some of the chaos that we're seeing in the country right now, not just domestically, but internationally. And this is a really serious situation. I mean, it's a serious situation with the Houthis that have been bombing, shipping routes, that affects so many things. Something needs to be done about this. But we've also been in conflict, either in a proxy way or otherwise, with these people why Congress should be involved, because we do need to think about, to the point that...
What's next?
Yeah, and also how we're going to deal with this. Being involved in global conflict in multiple parts.
When we're broke.
Yes, and it matters to people, and how we do it matters, and it doesn't seem like a lot of our defense industry or our defense leadership have been thinking about how to effectively win wars. They're very good about entering into
Well, we haven't won a war since World War II.
Right, they've been good about having them go for a long time.
8 years.
But we need to know more about what their strategy is before we let them get another one.
I think, Billy Joel was saying it's a matter of trust. Who's trusting what's happening here? And that's why you really do have to have someone in place who can say, okay, even if we disagree with this action, they're laying it out for us. Peace through strength. That's what President Trump talked about last night. And when you have a weak economy, when you're self-loathing, we'll talk about this in a little bit, you're teaching people to hate your country, you're supporting the pro-Hamas protesters on college campuses.
Fuck Hamas!
Maybe they're going to be supporting the Houthis tomorrow.
I think this is why Trump right now he really is realigning with the traditional Democratic coalition of voters. I mean, he's really burrowing into Hispanics and African Americans,
Damn right.
independents, first-time voters who are young or maybe not young, maybe they're just first-time voters, Laura. But the other thing here is that we made it the party of the worker. We made it the administration that was there for the worker. When you look at, when you even talk to Iowa's caucus goers, they're mentioning things like this. We're not just talking about inflation. We're not just talking about the cost of gas and groceries and the border crisis. They're talking about what's going on all around the world, the hot spots. And we were told crisis in between, chaos and chaos intrigue. There's crisis and chaos everywhere we look. Everywhere we look at the hot spots.
Or remember the adults will now be in charge.
Yes.
But we do have a real different vision for our foreign policy, and I think we were robbed of that in the 2020 election to have an actual debate about whose foreign policy was better. It was kind of asserted by corporate media that Biden had a better foreign policy, and we now have this unique situation where we can just compare the 4 years under the Trump administration with the 4 years under Biden and see who had the, just objectively speaking, a far better record.
Does that not speak to the fact that the U.S. media has so fallen down on its job to first vet Joe Biden in 2020? He was not up to the job. Everybody knew it, and they hid it for him. He was a hologram candidate, and he's a hologram president who called the lid on a night like tonight. This is a failure across the board of the elites, the establishment, and the corporate media, Molly. You hit this every day. They have a lot to be accountable here tonight.
Yeah, and they're very much responsible for getting us into this situation by failing to vet, and it's why it's so important that people are able to have a good evaluation of what they're getting.
There's one reason, and the name is Trump. Everything flows from Trump. If you challenge anyone to answer a question about Joe Biden as our commander-in-chief, our foreign policy, or the Secretary of Defense being missing, they ask them to answer the question, Laura and Molly. They can't go 10 words or 10 seconds without saying Trump 5 times. They're so obsessed with him, and so the Trump derangement syndrome is real. There's no vaccine, no therapeutic for it, and it's so real that it was okay not to vet him. It's okay to lie. It's okay to pretend that what you see, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, not up to the task while we are at war in so many places, including our southern border. That's okay because the alternative is Trump. It's outrageous.
I actually think that's part of the reason why they have such hatred toward Trump. You remember in 2016 they said if he were elected, we would have nuclear conflict, we would have conflict all over the world. He wouldn't be up to handling the task of all these global issues, right? And then when he not only won, which surprised many people, but then did such an effective job, and you see even again with the town hall last night where he had pretty effective responses to these questions that were being asked. I actually think that's part of the reason why people hate him so much, is that they resent that he has command and control and is funny and is, in his engagement.
This was all over the internet 12 hours ago that this was going to take place. President Trump was dining with President Xi of China at Mar-a-Lago, and I was between the main course and dessert. We unleashed a missile attack against one of our adversaries. Nobody knew about it.
Syria.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember it very well. He said...
They didn't have a 12-hour notice that this was going to happen.
He said that crazy person gassed kids, and here's my response.
President Trump's text on Marshall
happening. And what does President Trump, he said it last night at Fox News Town Hall. He said they broadcast everything, or he said it in an interview recently, they broadcast everything. You don't tell your enemies what you're going to do before you do it. They're your enemies for a reason. We don't have this cooperation and collaboration right now, because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, as the number one and number two in our nation's government, make otherwise smart people say really stupid things all the time.
We have a cabinet of firsts. And then we have Tony Blinken, who started his tenure as Secretary of State essentially getting lectured by China over that meeting in Alaska. And now, headline in the New York Times, Blinken talks a grand vision for Mideast peace, but hits a wall in Israel. Strikes expand battleground for the West, for the war in the Middle East.
I mean, it's not surprising. There's been a very muddled vision there. There have been mixed messages about what our role is with Israel, and it's not surprising.
All right, ladies, hold on. Back with me now, Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Davis, Senior Fellow for Defense Priorities, Nathan Sales, former Ambassador at Large, Counterterror Coordinator under President Trump. Colonel, how do we ensure, and how would you advise that we avoid the prospect of what even the New York Times is warning about tonight, a widening war in a presidential election year where a commander-in-chief is widely considered too old, too frail, and not up to the job? What a devastating outcome that could be for the world.
I was actually cheering over here when Wally was talking just a second ago, talking about how the president needed to, number one, get authorization because the Constitution doesn't authorize him to attack into another country without getting authorization. The American people have to be on board. So I think the first thing he's got to do is to tell us what he's doing and make sure that we're on board with that first before he takes more action. Because here's the problem, or one of many problems, is that I think the chances are pretty high that the Houthis are going to do something in some kind of a counterstrike. They're going to hurt an American somewhere, and then now he's going to be forced to play the possibility of escalating another strike somewhere else. And you see that it's real easy to take a life of its own. And we just can't get into war over something that was supposed to be a problem in the Red Sea, which was a problem that needed to be dealt with. But there were 10 and 100 ways better to do it than what we're doing right now.
Nathan, your response to that concern about now a widening conflict in the start of what is going to be a tight and obviously very dramatic presidential election year, choosing the next commander-in-chief, and we hope a new one.
You know, Laura, I think it's irresponsible for the White House to call a lid and not let the American people hear from the president. This is a really big deal, to borrow a phrase that Joe Biden is familiar with. He needs to be explaining to the American people why this matters. And it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it doesn't take a PhD from the Harvard Kennedy School to be able to lay the case out. The Houthis are attacking American soldiers. They're attacking commercial shipping. They're putting American lives at risk, and our response has been to fight not with just one hand behind our back, but both hands behind our back. We've been scolding them and saying pretty please, and guess what? Terrorists like the Houthis, terrorists like Iran, they don't respond to pretty please, they respond to shows of force. And so what we need to do is establish deterrence. We need to send a clear message, not by words, but by deeds, that we control the escalation ladder, that any attempt by the Houthis or their patrons in Tehran to threaten us, to threaten our people, to threaten commercial shipping is going to be met with an overwhelming response. It's the Reagan doctrine. It's peace through strength. That's how we make sure we don't get sucked into a war. If the enemies of the United States think that we're weak, that's when our chance of getting sucked into war is at its greatest.
Well, there's no warning coming from the White House tonight. I mean, there's no warning. You do this, and we know what Commander-in-Chief Trump would be doing. There'd be no doubt that this was escalated. He wouldn't have handled it this way in the first place. I don't even think this would have happened in the first place. Remember, Colonel Davis, this really picked up after the Hamas October 7th attack, heinous, barbaric attack in Israel. And this has been gaining steam now for weeks and weeks and weeks. And here we are, again, with a president who could be literally asleep at the wheel. I don't know who's running the White House tonight, but I think they should actually tell us who's actually being briefed, because the man who couldn't get off the stage in Valley Forge last week, I don't think is actually, looking at targets and really being clued in on what's going on.
Well, and that's my own worry that they haven't given much thought to this. And look, and I just got to tell you, I understand about hitting people hard and not doing these little pinprick attacks that we have, because that doesn't deter anybody, as we've seen graphically, and it's pretty self-evident that that's not going to be the case. But we also got to know that we can't go in and just throw a bunch of missiles into Yemen, and I think that's going to make any difference, even if it's a lot of missiles, because look, Saudi Arabia just tried since 2015 to militarily cow them, and they can take a big punishment, and I think that they have a lot of capacity to endure these kind of hits and keep hitting back, and that's where they can also have their own side of this escalation ladder, which we have to be concerned about. Now they were already in it, so now it's going to be a lot harder to manage than it was before.
And Nathan, the Iran deal, remember, which Biden kicked off, and that was his thing to start his administration, that, ends up infecting this entire conversation, setting this whole situation up with as some people are even saying tonight, the coddling of the Houthis over the last few years.
Well, that's exactly right. The Biden administration came into office convinced that they were going to fix the Middle East, that the Trump administration had screwed up. And the centerpiece of their effort was, we're going to cozy up to Iran and get them back into the nuclear deal. Well, it turns out that when you allow Iran to sell billions of dollars worth of oil, peace does not break out across the Middle East. Instead, when Iran has access to billions of dollars of oil revenue, what happens is Hamas gets millions of dollars to commit terrorist attacks against Israel. Hezbollah in Lebanon gets tons of money. Shia militia groups in Iraq that are taking shots at our soldiers and our diplomats in Iraq and Syria, they get on the gravy train as well, and the Houthis as well. So the key fact here is that Iran is the puppet master pulling all of these strings. Iran is trying to coordinate a region-wide campaign to, one, destroy the Jewish state, to destroy Israel, and two, kick America out. And the United States, under this administration, has simply not grappled with the fact that Iran is our adversary, because if we took that seriously, we wouldn't be enriching them with oil sales, we'd be squeezing them with maximum pressure, driving them to the negotiating table from a position of strength. Unfortunately, that's not the administration we have right now.
All right, panel, stay with me. Joining us now live from Tel Aviv to reset what just transpired, Fox News foreign correspondent Trey Yanks. Trey, what can you tell us?
Yeah, hey Laura, good evening. We are following this breaking news out of the Middle East, both the United States and the United Kingdom launching airstrikes and other strikes against Houthi positions inside Yemen. This comes after around 27 attacks against the Red Sea commercial shipping lanes since mid-October. This all started back on October 17th when the Houthis got directly involved in the war that's taking place as we speak between Israel and Hamas inside the Gaza Strip. The Houthis since then have fired on commercial shipping vessels. They have taken over the Galaxy Leader, a cargo ship that's Japanese flag. They still hold that vessel today, and they have threatened American forces in the region. There has been an ongoing effort by the United States and its allies to come up with a coalition to respond to the ongoing attacks by the Houthis. You might remember a few weeks ago, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin meeting with his Israeli counterpart Yoav Gallant here in Tel Aviv, announcing Operation Prosperity Guardian, an effort to respond to these Houthi attacks against the Red Sea shipping lanes. It's significant, though, because U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in the Middle East over the past week. He was meeting with his counterparts, and during those visits, he discussed what this has done to the region and to global shipping as a whole, saying that 20% of global shipping has been affected by these Houthi attacks that are ongoing. And we do understand that the Israeli officials here in Tel Aviv remain on high alert tonight. Just a few minutes ago, there was an Israeli fighter jet flying over Israel's second largest city, and there is concern that the response from the Houthis could target the southern Israeli city of Eilat that does sit on the Red Sea. And you might remember back in October, that is when the attacks started against Eilat, and Israel had to use some of its most advanced air defense systems to intercept that fire headed toward the Jewish state. Laura.
Great, thank you. Bring us more as you get it. Joining me now, Tulsi Gabbard, former Hawaii Congresswoman, Fox News contributor. Tulsi, one of the Houthi leaders anticipated the attacks, and as I said, warned earlier today that any American American attack will not remain without a response. They said that they're not afraid of confronting Americans, and this follows the Iranian seizure of that crude oil ship earlier today, where that seemed to change the tone of things and the trajectory of things from this administration standpoint. But we don't have a commander-in-chief, at least that we can see. They've called a lid at the White House, which concerns a number of our guests tonight. Tulsi.
Yeah, Laura, my greatest concern, both as a soldier who serves in the Army Reserve, a veteran for over 20 years and multiple deployments to different war zones, is how short-sighted, incompetent, and lack of caring that the Biden-Harris administration has for our own national security and the American people. What they are doing here now appears to be not well thought out at all, or considering what the ramifications of this will be and how it serves our national security interests. Just like they didn't think through what the ramifications would be of taking the Houthis off of the terrorist list a few years ago, just like they didn't consider the ramifications of giving Iran over $6 billion, much of which is going not to the well-being and humanitarian interests of the Iranian people, as they were promised, but to fund these terrorist groups like the Houthis to do exactly what they are doing, threatening global commerce and peace. We have a Secretary of Defense who was hospitalized for 5 days, and the White House leaders and the Pentagon, the National Security Council, the President himself had no idea. It's hard to convey this frustration, both as an American but also as a soldier. How is this even possible? Coming from our leaders in the Pentagon and the President of the United States, who already turned off the lights for the night, even as our military is taking action overseas. So we should all be very concerned right now about the consequences of such a short-sighted administration who undermines our national security at every turn in the decisions that they're making overseas, but also the decisions that they're making here at home. And you talked a little bit about this before. Tens of thousands, or thousands and tens of thousands of people are streaming across our borders into our country with no vetting whatsoever, and we know that that includes people who are terrorists who seek to do harm to the American people right here at home.
Well, see, I want to read a quote from Richard Goldberg. He's a former NSC official under Trump, saying that the key for military action in Yemen is to respond in a way that doesn't lead to a never-ending tit for tat. That's been the administration's approach in Syria and in Iraq, and it has failed. Now, Tulsi, that does seem to be the most frightening aspect of what's happened tonight. 3 months ago, when Israel was so brutally attacked and innocents killed and raped and maimed, it was at that point that our commander-in-chief had to make it very clear that any attack or escalation of this is going to be met with severe and immediate military response, in consulting with Congress at the time. That was not done. It was kind of comments here and there. John Kirby came out a lot. But again, this administration seems much more interested in demonizing Donald Trump and pursuing him legally than it does in reassuring the American public and having a clear and concise, frankly, foreign policy.
You're exactly right, Laura. There's no doubt in my mind that the actions that are being taken right now will not increase our national security or the safety and well-being of our troops who are deployed overseas right now, nor will it have the consequence of stopping these attacks by the Houthis. In fact, the opposite is true, just as they stated, and if we don't only have to trust their words, we look at their actions, it will increase and escalate their attacks on our interests and on our troops who are in the region, many of whom are very, very soft targets in those surrounding countries. So the administration hasn't done the basic analysis to say, hey, do our troops need to be in these areas? Do we need to be exposing them to this risk and harm? Conduct that analysis, that cost-risk analysis, to decide where our interests, how are we protecting them, and stop trying to undermine our own democracy, as you pointed out, right here at home, as they are willing to pull out all stops just to protect their own power. Their priorities have been screwed up from day one. The Biden-Harris administration, it has only gotten worse ever since, and now we are at great risk of this action potentially
unintentionally escalating into a larger conflict that we become mired in, where many, many more lives are lost and many more of our taxpayer dollars are unnecessarily spent.
Stop it.
Now, weakness in the White House sends a message of weakness abroad. Tulsi, thank you. Back with me now from the White House, Fox News White House correspondent Peter Ducey. Peter, I know we finally heard from the Commander-in-Chief. What's Biden saying tonight via statement?
He's saying a lot, Laura, and all this information is brand new. It was President Biden's order. He's telling us that the aircraft used from the U.S. and the UK, but this coalition also has help from partners in Australia, Bahrain, Canada, and the Netherlands. The president is also telling us that something that happened 2 days ago is what ultimately was the red line. It's the thing that went from these attacks are abuses that are affecting trade to it's time to launch this huge widespread airstrike. And yet, you say, if I can go to the statement, on January 9th, Houthis launched their largest attack to date, directly targeting American ships. And I'm going to quote the president here. He says, today's defensive action follows this extensive diplomatic campaign of Houthi rebels escalating attacks against commercial vessels. These targeted strikes are a clear message that the United States and our partners will not tolerate attacks on our personnel or allow hostile actors to imperil freedom of navigation in one of the world's most critical commercial routes. I will not hesitate to direct further measures to protect our people and the free flow of international commerce as necessary. Something else that is important in the statement, because we are starting to see on social media some videos in the dark in Yemen of things on fire, things exploding. President Biden says that this was a successfully conducted airstrike against a number of targets. Our Pentagon team tells me it's roughly 12 targets, and that there was a combination of submarines, fighter jets, and missiles used to attack them.
Peter, thank you for the update. Right now, we're going to continue to monitor these strikes, bring you the breaking details as they come in. We'll be back in just a moment, so stay there.
Hi, it's Billy Joel here. My music on my very own channel, the Billy Joel Channel. Billy's incredible storytelling. On stage, you need a few minutes to just get yourself set for what's about to happen, because it's almost like a drama. Now for a limited time, on channel 79 in the car, and on the all-new series, Pass the Map. Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are.
90,000 new chemicals have entered our world over the last 50 years, and only 1% have been tested for safety. Can you feel it? With every breath, modern living is breaking down your barriers, your body's first line of defense against everyday threats to your health. But nature holds a solution. Armor cholesterol. Armor delivers the blueprint to strengthen these barriers, side by side, the catalyst for a more transformational health.
ShipStation saves so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. They can order print everything you need, slap the label on the box, and it's ready to go. No cost for shipping and order. Just like that.
Go to shipstation.com/TV and get 2 months free. Get new floors during today's gigantic 75% off sale. That's carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate. 75%
Joe Biden, you a bastard ass bitch. Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Get a free estimate. All your floors perfect.
Oh,
Update.
Katt Williams should have roasted your ass.
75% off carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate. Schedule now.
Let's see what crying ass CNN lying about.
to worry about that. Aren't they? Global inflation rising as a result of what's happening in the Red Sea. Ahmed, thank you very much indeed. Still ahead, Israel denying accusations of genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, arriving aboard ahead on day 2 of the historic hearing of the top UN report.
Why are displaced migrants taking priority over the residents? Tomorrow on a must-see Fox and Friends. Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know
That's
I'm
been
using it.
a problem for decades.
Increase your mobility, flexibility,
It's
and
what,
balance.
2024 now? I got down. It be down. December 2024, been 18 years of me in this damn industry. I can't believe it.
For home therapy, whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, a seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the deluxe bundle. Get the faster mode or 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport band, and a wireless remote. Call now. Bottles of formula?
Yeah.
Extra diapers? Not making that a 3-day supply of non-perishable food for each person in your household in case the power goes out? You may be prepared for a lot of situations, but a natural disaster might not be one of them. Convoy of Hope can help make sure you're ready when disaster strikes. Convoy of Hope, providing hope in every storm.
Every time somebody sees me in court, Joe Biden and his thugs that surround him did it. They're trying to get a man in office that can't put 2 sentences together, and they're doing that. But so far, we seem to do very well.
Now, Trump's civil fraud trial wrapped up today in New York, and after receiving massive blowback for that order denying President Trump the right to speak, the judge did an about-face and allowed him to speak for about 5 minutes or so. Now, there were no cameras inside for it, but the reports from the courtroom quoted the president as saying that he should be entitled himself to damages, given the DA's political vendetta against him. Saying, "This is a fraud on me. What's happened here, sir, is a fraud on me," he said. He later accused the judge of not listening to him, saying, "I know this is boring to you." Then the judge, of course, says, "Control your client," warning Trump's attorneys. Now, Engoron then told Trump that he had a minute left. Let him speak a little bit more, then adjourned. Trump then finished his closing remarks outside the courtroom.
We've proven this case so conclusively. We've asked for directed verdict many times. They don't have any
Trump.
facts, they don't have any evidence against us.
Love you, President
Millions
Trump.
and
My
millions of
president.
pages, years of litigation, and all politically motivated. She campaigned on I will get Trump. She's got serious Trump derangement syndrome. There's no question about Letitia James, the corrupt Attorney General of New York.
Now, joining me now, Saul Weisenberg, former Deputy Independent Counsel, Fox News contributor, and Mike Davis, Article 3 Project founder and president. Now, Saul, the trial involves 6 supposedly undecided claims. The allegations of conspiracy, insurance fraud, falsifying business records. And his company and 2 of his sons, Eric and Don Jr., are also defendants. But who was actually defrauded here?
Well, the so-called victim testified at trial. The representative from Deutsche Bank that said we weren't defrauded at all. We wanted to do business with him. He didn't get a lower interest rate because of what he did, and there's no difference in insurance. The insurance coverage you could.
Were you surprised that the judge relented and allowed the president to speak? I mean, that was just such a ridiculous ruling.
No, I'm not surprised because I think he's very concerned about his public image, and he should be concerned. And he should be concerned about what an appellate court is going to do if he returns, agrees with James's ridiculous claim for $370 million in damages, I think it is now.
Now, Mike, this is being called by some in the corporate world, or business world, as corporate murder, what they're doing to the Trump organization, trying to absolutely run it out of New York, and then these absurd civil fraud fines also being levied, which, again, would pretty much do them in. That is the goal here.
Yeah, you have this New York Attorney General, Tish James, who campaigned on the fact that she's going to get Trump. She teamed up with this partisan Democrat clown judge, Arthur Ingeron, who is a Democrat donor. His law clerk is a Democrat operative, and he ruled before the trial even started, before any witnesses or any other evidence, that Trump somehow committed fraud. How the heck do you commit fraud when you pay back sophisticated Wall Street banks as agreed with interest? This is part of the legal gag orders, taking them off the ballot. This is law. This is election evidence.
The fraud's taking place by the district attorney. And sadly, the judge seemed to join in on the fun as well. But even CNN, one of their top legal guests, had to admit what's really going on here about James. Watch.
Letitia James campaigned for Attorney General in 2018, specifically on a promise of vote for me and I'll get Donald Trump. That's not something she said once. She said it dozens of times. She said it in writing. She fundraised off it. And she wasn't even specific. The day after she was elected, she said, and I quote, "We're definitely going to sue his ass. He'll know my name." And when you make statements like that, how can you say there's no political angle to it?
That other panelist is disturbed that he was actually saying something that was really, can you take that back now? But she did come out today and she said this case has never been about politics, so.
It's an absolute joke. Just an absolute joke. It's an ethics problem. She campaigned.
Yeah.
Everybody has said it a million times, but it's true. She campaigned on throwing him in jail. It's unethical.
Is there an ethical move here, an ethics action that could be filed against her for this obviously blatantly political case that she brought?
Laura. They only do that against Bill Barr in New York. That's the only person that brings it.
So, but the judge would be part of it as well, because this should have been a directed verdict.
No, I don't think you can do an ethical complaint against the judge based on the fact that he's a ridiculous judge. You know, he's not the one who campaigned on doing this. A lawyer who campaigned on this. So no, I don't think you can do that.
All right, Saul, Mike, great to see you. And Saul, good to see you in the studio. I hardly recognize you. You're all spiffy.
Well, yeah.
Mike, you're always spiffy. All right, the whistleblower who exposed trans surgeries at Texas Children's Hospital now says that he's being targeted by Biden's DOJ. He's here to tell his story after this.
Oh, y'all, the Democrats are trying to normalize this weird old ass shit. That shit Katt Williams
Every
talking
day
about.
can be extraordinary with rich, creamy, delicious 5A total yogurt.
Attention marine families. In September 2023, the U.S. Navy announced an elective option offering cash awards of between $100,000 and $550,000 for victims of Camp Lejeune. The Navy also released a list of qualifying medical conditions connected to the toxic water exposure. These include bladder, blood, and other cancers, Parkinson's, and kidney disease. Cash awards are available to Marines and civilians exposed for at least 30 days to the toxic water at Camp Lejeune with qualifying injuries. Cash awards are also available to the surviving spouses and children of these same qualifying Marines and civilians before they die. You may qualify even if your loved one died decades ago. We charge a 20% attorney's fee on elective option claims. We advance all costs, which are deducted from your 80% share only if we win. Call the Meyer Blair Law Firm at 1-800-467-3800 for a free no-risk consultation. That's 1-800-467-3800. Let us help you protect your rights.
Damn shame how us veterans have been mistreated.
Bingo!
Not quite a bingo, I'm afraid, my lady.
Blitz, please. Winning a bingo on Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Fall in love with enchanted bingo rooms, royal power-ups, and play with friends from faraway lands. Download Bingo Blitz and play happily ever after. Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Oh, what's this?
Wild card to get more fucks. The next chapter in this historic rivalry itself. Daddy's the boys in a race to find the gold. Against Club and the Packers, Cowboys, Sunday at 4 Eastern.
Green Bay, let's cut these cowgirls' ass. Green Bay, go Pack, go, baby. Jordan Love.
It's Christina again. I'm here
Had
to
a
tell you
good
about
season.
an all-new special special offer from my friends at Jacuzzi Bath Remodel that you don't want to miss. We're giving you 50% off installation and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. And best of all, they can install it in as little as 1 day with no stress and no mess. From a safer, easy entry shower to a stunning family bath, or how about a luxurious upgrade with a timeless design that will look great for years to come.
It was done in the same day. You did not have to wait.
It's absolutely perfect. It's exactly what I was dreaming of. Take advantage of this special TV offer today.
Only weeks left to get up to 50% off installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year, plus a free safety upgrade. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-991-4021. That's 800-991-4021. Call now.
I got this $1,000 camera for only $41 on DealDash.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56. I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Congrats, Carol. Your youngest finally popped the question. But now, you're really going to have to get those new dentures. After all, you need a smile that matches the moment. So this might be a good time to mention that Aspen Dental can create natural-looking dentures in no time, just for you. And that comes with $0 down plus 0% interest, if paid in full in 18 months. Helping mothers of grooms look their best. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family. For less than $1 a day, now get up to a $2 million term life policy with no medical exam and same-day coverage. Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected. Visit SelectQuote.com now. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Iowa caucuses. The first presidential election results. Martha McCallum and Brett Baer anchor special live coverage. Democracy 24. Your freedom, your vote.
Right here on Fox News.
America is watching.
The country's largest children's hospital announced it would stop providing so-called gender-affirming care for minors. Well, this was mandated by the state, and it was considered a win for concerned parents and their children. But behind the scenes, things at Texas Children's didn't really change. Disturbing new whistleblower documents revealed that the hospital never stopped these quote-unquote treatments. Just 3 days after the hospital said it was stopping, one doctor surgically inserted a drug delivery implant on an 11-year-old. We only know those details because a brave, anonymous whistleblower spoke to frequent angle guest Chris Rufo and exposed what was really going on at Texas Children's. Everything ranging from puberty blockers to top surgeries. But soon after it became national news, that whistleblower says he got a knock on the door from 2 HHS agents with a letter from the DOJ. He was a, quote, potential target in what they were calling a new criminal investigation. He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars defending himself, wiping out his savings and his retirement funds. But they still haven't stopped coming after him. Well, he's fed up and he doesn't want to stay anonymous any longer. Joining me now is surgeon and Dr. Eitan Haim. Dr. Haim, why exactly are they saying that they're coming after you?
You know, I wish I had a good answer for that, but honestly, I couldn't tell you. Your guess would probably be just as good as mine. It's my opinion that this is a politically motivated investigation because of the ideological capture of HHS and their commitment to the transgender ideology.
I mean, are they alleging some type of financial impropriety, Medicare fraud? I mean, I used to work in that area, believe it or not, ages ago. But you know, what you can't like come after you for no reason. At least they would have a purported reason for coming after you.
You would think so, but it seems to not be the case in my situation.
Tell us what was
And
really going
I
on.
believe that is because I hadn't told the truth. And that's one of the things, you know, if you counter the dominant political ideology, they're going to come after you. So, you know, at some point we have to fight against it.
Well, we certainly saw this during COVID. Tell us what you saw or what you understood and knew was happening with these transgender procedures at Texas Children's, which is a phenomenal hospital, by the way.
Yeah, it really is a phenomenal hospital, but there are a select few individuals who are not doing the right thing. And so I had found out that they released that statement in March of 2022 that they were shutting down their program. But soon after, I found out that was not the case at all. I had talked to people who had done those procedures themselves, you know, and saw that it was what kind of path these kids were being put down. And as it was my responsibility as an individual, but also my responsibility as a surgeon and a doctor, because if we can't speak up about
Democrats with this sick ass nonsense on these kids need to be
there has to
stopped.
be some degree of accountability.
Look,
I mean, Dr. Ham, here's what one of the Texas Children's psychiatrists had to say about parental rights. Watch.
I have to adhere to my own ethical standards as a physician. And I know the best thing to do for this child. The child is less likely to both attempt and die by suicide if we use a supportive terminology with them.
You mutilate a child, change their fertility perhaps forever, and you're saving that child's life. Your reaction?
yeah,
Yeah, it's one of the most malicious lies ever told in medicine.
yeah.
What next for you?
We fight.
You've wiped out your savings and defending yourself. Oh, are you defending yourself in a legal proceeding or an HHS HIPAA violation? I mean, what are you defending yourself against?
At this point, it's only an investigation, but we have reason to believe that it's being politically driven. So we have to be ready for whatever they have to come against us with. And that's the great thing about this situation is because, you know, once you decide to speak out and have all these people who are willing to come to your side and help you out, you have a different perspective on the people around you. You realize there's so many people out there willing to sacrifice something meaningful for something worth fighting for. Why it's so important.
Well, we're going to have you back. We're up against the top of the hour, but thank you for telling your story and keep going. Maybe I should be waved into the Texas bar to help you. Jesse's next.
A Fox News alert. The U.S. and U.K. firing more than 100 precision-guided missiles into Yemen. These strikes coming from ships, planes, even a U.S. submarine.
This is a significant escalation in the region. At least 60 targets were hit at 16 Houthi militant locations. The defense secretary warns there will be more of this if the Iran-backed fighters do not end their attacks on international shipping lanes in the Red Sea.
You're watching Fox and Friends First here on a Friday morning. I'm Todd Pyron.
And I'm Carly Shimkus. Those Houthi rebels say America and the UK should prepare to pay a heavy price.
And the developments overseas already getting a reaction here at home, with protesters taking to the streets in New York City and Washington to condemn the strikes. Alexandria Hoffman, Washington, with more. Alexandria.
So Todd, currently over 100 precision-guided munitions were used in the retaliatory strike that took place on both land and sea, targeting ammo storage production facilities used by the Iranian-backed rebels, as well as launching systems and the Houthis' air defense radar system. That's according to U.S. Air Force Mideast Command. Now, President Biden stated that these strikes carried out in partnership with the UK and other countries sends a clear message that the U.S. will not tolerate hostile actors compromising personnel safety and upending free navigation in the Red Sea. Since October 19th, 130 attacks have been carried out against U.S. forces by Iranian proxies in Syria and Iraq. And since November 19th, there have been 27 ships attacked by Houthi rebels, aggression that has escalated since the start of the Israel-Hamas war, with U.S. officials saying that these hostilities included the use of anti-ship ballistic missiles. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin ordered the retaliatory strikes from the hospital, according to reporting by CNN. Austin stated this, quote, Thursday's coalition action sends a clear message to the Houthis that they will bear further costs if they do not end their illegal attacks. The United States maintains its right to self-defense and, if necessary, will take on follow-on actions to protect U.S. forces. deaths weighed in last night.
Until tonight, our Navy ship captains did not have the authority to shoot at the missiles being launched at them, to shoot at the actual Houthis, shooting at them from shore even when they detected them. So, look, better late than never.
Yeah, but President Biden, he has received some blowback from select members of his party. Progressive Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib wrote this, quote, "POTUS is violating Article 1 of the Constitution by carrying out airstrikes in Yemen without congressional approval." And that was backed up by Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna, who also stated the president needs to come to Congress before launching a strike against the Houthis in Yemen and involving U.S. in another Middle East conflict. I will stand up for that regardless of whether Democrat or Republican is in the White House. Now, Republicans are largely in lockstep on this. The top Republican on the Armed Services Committee, Senator Roger Wicker, stated that this strike was about 2 months overdue, but a good step towards deterrence. Today, President Biden will make his first public appearance in days. Carlin, Fox.
Alexandria Hoff live for us in D.C. Alex, thank you. Let's bring in Jim Hayes, Chief.
All right, I'm about to get up out of here. I'll probably be back later on.
Jim, great to have you.
Y'all have a good morning. Be safe. Work hard. Enjoy the 2024 craziness going on. Vote for Trump. Fuck Joe Biden. Be easy.
Both of those